it's time to dish with D. That's me. Oh, D, you're in the kitchen again. We know what that means. You got that right. Another D with D original. Well, technically, no, it is an original, I guess. This is, I've been making these all weekend, as you've seen, the dump cake in a mug. Today, I was going to do this to follow up the vanilla dump cake in a mug with a chocolate dump cake in a mug, but you guys requested a dump cake, or some people requested a dump cake without pumpkin, but trying, so I used a banana. So this is going to be a chocolate pumpkin dump cake in a mug. That's a mouthful, I get it. So let's get started because I got Glam Squad to attend. So we're gonna get this bad boy cooked and cooled and we'll taste it a little bit later. But let's get started. This is very easy, very basic. Only thing I'm changing up is putting some cocoa powder in. I'm actually trying a different method actually, because you know, you evolve, you grow, you try different methods. So let's get started. Okay, in our bowl, we're gonna put our dry ingredients. That would be a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, some baking powder. I don't have my teaspoon. Of course I don't. I was all ready to go. All right, sorry about that. Teaspoon of baking powder. Again, all the written recipes for my recipe, all the written versions of my recipes are in my recipe blog, listed in the description box below, dishwithd.blogspot.com. Hit the link, it'll take you there. They're all there. So never worry about, because again, if you don't know this about me, 9 times out of 10, when I'm on here, I am winging it. So the written recipe will have the exact, you know, ingredients and measurements, because that's just how I roll. All right, dash of salt. You know, as much salt as you might want. Let me grab this. We're gonna put our pumpkin pie spice. You know, last time I just dumped it on, but you know, again, you could do it the old way. I don't think that that's a bad way. I'm just trying something different. Teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice and a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I like a little bit extra cinnamon in mine, but if you don't, then by all means, put in the spices that you like. But I like a little extra cinnamon with my pumpkin pie spice. And I'm going to put the cocoa powder in here. I'm really on the fence about where to put it, but I've decided to put it in here. So a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. I am using the black cocoa powder. You could use any cocoa powder that you have. This is the one that I like. People ask me all the time, what's the difference between this and the special dark? Quite honestly, I think this one is less bitter than the special dark. But again, you can use what you have on hand. The cocoa, the regular cocoa will work, special dark will work. Now, if I want more chocolate, I'm thinking I should add a little bit more, because 2 tablespoons are 0 points. So I'm undecided. You want to go with 1. I could always add more. Let me smell it. It smells good. All right, so make sure everything's mixed in. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the 1. Push that to the side. This is for our wet ingredients. I'm going to spray it with some non-stick butter spray. You could spray yours with whatever you have on hand. Remember, it's all about what you have. Our egg cracked in there. And I like to use this, I'm almost at the end of it, this Splenda Sweet Creamer. It's 1 tablespoon for 0 points. If I didn't have it, I would just use 2 tablespoons of the cashew milk that I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of, if that makes any sense. But I like the added sweetness that this gives, so I am choosing to use it. But 2 tablespoons of regular cashew milk are exactly what you need to use. Or milk of your choice. If you want to use almond, use almond. If you want to use oat, use oat. If you want to use whole milk, you use whatever you want to use. This is your pickle. 2 tablespoons of pumpkin. I might add up to 3. We're going to see. Because this is 0 points. I'm actually going to go to 3 because it's all I have left in here. So, yeah, we're going to bump this bad boy up to 3 tablespoons. And I need some sucrin. No, I'm sorry. Monk fruit sugar substitute. I thought I had a 3rd tablespoon here. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of monk fruit to match my pumpkin. So 3 tablespoons of Lakanto monk fruit sweetener, or sweetener of your choice. That's what I'm using. And I'm going to use maple extract. If you want to use vanilla, by all means use vanilla. But I'm going to use about a half a tablespoon because I happen to have it and I like maple and pumpkin. But if you like vanilla, by all means use vanilla. I always say this is your dessert. You need to make it with what you have on hand and what you like. It's not my dessert, it's your dessert. These are just guides for you to sit there and figure it out. Like, hey, Dee, I don't like, somebody said they didn't like pumpkins, they used a banana. Worked out perfectly. Alrighty. So you get this all nice and combined. Should I have everything? Yeah, I did everything. Sometimes you forget. Because I'm on a time crunch. So now I'm going to sprinkle this on top. Just pour it. I'm trying to be neat. And what I like to do, and again, this is, you know, this is how I saw the recipe done. So you just kind of swirl it around where you get to see some of the wetness peek through. Ignore the dog. He's just, not all of it. Just some of it. Dogs are worse than children some days. So we just swirled it. You can still see a lot of the dry batter. I'm going to microwave this for 3 minutes. We're going to take it out and we're going to unmold it for you guys. Or I'm going to unmold it for you guys. So I will be back in 3 minutes. For you, it's just a blink. So, blink. All right. Had to bake it extra 35 seconds. So I think it was 3 minutes and 35 seconds she cooked. So let's unmold her. Okay. Wrong hand. Oh my. It's a little pumpkin on top. Let me just go put this back in. I'm not sure I like that. It's good though. But I'm going to put that in for about, no, I'll do another, maybe not. It's probably baked enough. I'm going to leave it. It's definitely cooked enough. All right, let's let it cool. We'll have a taste in a minute. Okie dokie. There she is in all her glory. I kind of like how it pulled the pumpkin on the top. I almost thought it like, I know it's cooked. So I'm looking at it, got my all nice and solidified. But when it first came out, I'm thinking, oh, but now I kind of like it because, you know, it's pumpkin. I thought that was a great win. Little whipped cream, because why not? And maybe we'll do a little Flavor God pumpkin pie spice. Because why not? Let's dig in, shall we? Because this is the best part of the whole video, in my opinion. You know, and this was in my refrigerator for the last 4 hours, no, probably 2.5 hours, I think. So it's nice and cold. Look at that. It's moist. Pumpkin, there. Chocolate, there. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with that 1 tablespoon. I know I thought about doing more, but I think it might be a little overpowering. This complements each other. It's a great balance of flavor. So, another win for me. 3 smart points. You can't beat it. Look at the inside. I mean, I know, you wish you were me, but you're not. But you can be with this easy recipe. Nice chewing. Go to my blog, dishwithdee.blogspot.com. Get the recipe. Or if you're really smart, go to the bottom where the email is, put your email address in, fill out the little thingy. This way, before it even comes here to YouTube, it's in your inbox. Winner, winner, recipe dinner. Thank you for joining me for yet another mug dump cake. Who knows what I'll do next week? The possibilities are endless when you have a mug and some flour and some pumpkin. Now the pumpkin's back. If you enjoy these, you know what to do. And if you don't, that's okay. If you don't like pumpkin, I did make a banana one for you guys. And if you haven't already subscribed, there's a subscribe button. I highly encourage you to hit that and know when these go live, because who doesn't want to know that? Have a great rest of your night. I'm going to go finish this because why? Because it's 3 smart points on all plans. Well, actually, let me reframe that. If you're green, I would definitely use egg, substitute egg white, and then it would be 3 points for you as well. That's what I would do. So that's why I say all plans, because I definitely would put little egg beaters in there. Would work. I think would work fantastic. Bye, folks. I had a 3rd bite, and each bite gets better. I had to come back and say that.